Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to Stock Markets with Bruce. It's Uncle Bruce here. Welcome to the show today. Cheers to all of you around the world who catch up with me from time to time. It's nice to see you. We are here on June the 28th, 2021. It's Monday, the last week of June and the second quarter for 2021. And a lot of analysts, a lot of hedge fund managers and traders are going to be very antsy this week because they're coming into the end of the quarter. Bonus time is sometimes predicated on how well you do in the quarter, and the better your performance, the better your bonus check, if you're even going to get one. I just heard this morning that the market was up. The S&P 500 is 14% higher for the first 6 months of this year. 14% higher. I remember over my entire career, when I first started investing in the market and then becoming a stockbroker back in 1978, 79, 1980, back in those days and all the way up, 14% for the year would be unthinkable practically. I mean, it just would not be, that would be a spectacular year, a spectacular return for the year, 14%. First 6 months of this year, we have 14%, and analysts have noted that the growth rate has slowed down in the game, and that it was on pace maybe for even a higher run. And in the second half of the second quarter of this year versus the first quarter of this year, it's pared down a little bit. Still higher, but not as aggressively high. And a lot of folks are going, well, what does that mean? Well, what does it mean? You made 14% on your money. That's what it means. I had an S&P index up 14%. That's all that means, and that means good. 14% is good. Is today the lockup expiration for Sofi? I think, John, partial. There's a partial lockup expiration for Sofi that has been anticipated now for a couple of days as the shares edge down to this level. But it'll be interesting to see how this all plays out. I'm quite curious. Something tells me that it's not as big a deal as people are making up to be, or at least some short sellers are trying to make it up to be, because this stock has stopped falling. It has stopped falling. The lockup period for some Sofi ends this month, right? They're also releasing some more shares, might actually drop the price a bit more. I don't know if they're releasing more shares, but there's this overall sentiment by some that, lockup period is going to be bad. I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen at all. Are VAQC contracts available, or VACQ options available yet? I thought so. I thought VACQ options were available. Wasn't someone telling me you can get them now? Am I missing something? Because I think it's fifth wall that you can't get the options on, but the VACQ you can. Didn't I see that? Yeah, I'm wondering. Hang on one second here as we fire this back up. Okay, VACQ 1093 up 42 cents right now. There are options apparently. Let me see. Yep, you can trade options on VACQ. Yeah, you can get options on them. Yeah, we're back. We're back in business. I think covered calls are finally clicking in my head. Could you help me solidify my understanding? Let's say I own 100 ME at 10, and it's $12 now. Would I write 13s? How far out? You could write 13s for this Friday or next Friday or the Friday after, depending on what contracts are still out there, what are out there so far. Soon there'll be weeklies available on this, but I don't know if there's weeklies yet. But you could write $15 calls against the stock for, say, a month or two. You're not going to get a lot of money. And that's why I don't recommend you doing it now. You don't want to write call options yet. You actually just want to sit on the stock you have. You want to be a buyer of call options for next January or further out on this stock, because these shares go to 2025. You're going to make a killing on your contracts. You're going to make a nice profit gain on your stock. You'll then be writing call options with like $30 exercise prices, $35 exercise prices. And you're going to be bringing in $2-3 every couple of months, every month or so on your stock that you paid $10 for. You're going to bring in $2-3 at 30. Nice. It's going to be fun. All right. I just looked it up. Apparently, there was an offering on the 25th of June of 125 million shares. Could this be the reason for the recent drop? I don't know. It could be a block trade that might have been done at a set price. We're now at 1788, by the way, just broke through 18 like with a vengeance. It could be there's a block trade being arranged. That might be the other reason it's getting hit here. 1782 now, down 66 cents, 1780 right now. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Sofi options to buy. Take a look at 15s, 1750s. Those are the ones I'd be looking at. 1777, 1778 on Sofi right now, down 73 cents at the moment. All right. And let's see what's going on. We are at 1772, 1774, 1768 now, 82 cents on the downside on Sofi. We got a dip here, guys. You might be able to scoop some at 1751, 2 or 3. If you get beyond that, 17, 11, 12, 13, 14, you might get lucky down there. I don't know. I do not know how severe the sell-off will be. How many shares are really coming in here? Hard to say. According to Reuters, Carnival is going to sell 500 million shares. I did mention this morning, another 20 million shares, I guess, and they're diluting that company like crazy to survive. They have all 8 or 9 brands they have to launch. Yikes. I'm looking at to buy this dip. Our October calls far enough. Next date is January, but more expensive. I can always roll. Yes, you can. You can always roll, Ricardo. If you're really on top of this, you can always roll. You can always look at that strategy too. Is ATIP in the mobile space? ATIP is in the physiotherapy business. They run physiotherapy centers across the United States. I think 900 plus now is what they have all over the USA. Thank you, everybody, for that. If you'd like to talk to me about a 1-hour session, you want to get together with me, send me an email through my email address, which is right here. It's the old school hotmail.com email address. Send me an email. Say, Bruce, I'd like to talk to you on a one-on-one session. When can you book me in? I'd like to make a reservation and lock it in right away.